Let's solve a modern problem with some timeless wisdom. We're all searching for real connection and release, but we've lost the rhythm a bit. So, what if the beat we need was perfected generations ago in vibrant grassroots spaces of celebration and unshakable joy? Our next guest is here to share life lessons drawn from the rich tradition of the Black American Juke joint. Let's welcome comedian, singer, and resilience expert. We have Del Harrison. Del, it's a joy to have you on the show today.
It's a joy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And I mean, Del, you've produced a streaming special and it's called Del's Juke Joint that was born from your in-person events in Los Angeles. Can you talk about how that experience led to you finding life lessons from the Juke Joint tradition?
Absolutely. When you produce a show, it is extremely stressful. But as the producer, I'm also the host of the show. So the host has to be the happiest person in the room. So that is what made me cultivate these lessons because in a stressful environment, we need to know how to keep our joy. And there's a few simple things we can do to make sure that we always can be joyful, even
Yes,
when it
and
is.
I'm Yes, and these spaces, these juke joints were the original blueprints for community. So how can we honor that legacy by building our own third spaces that welcome everyone today?
Well, the first thing we can do is use the space that we do have. You don't need to go out necessarily. You've got neighbors, you've got family. When I was growing up, my grandma's kitchen was the juke joint. We sat around, we laughed, we told stories, we ate cake, and everyone was so super happy to just be in connection. So, the first thing I could suggest is just to use the space you have and don't wait. Offer people over right then and there. Clean out that garage with a party. And that right there will be like it's so invigorating to get those little bitty small connections going right in your own space.
I completely agree with that. This past weekend, I enjoyed it in a house, just having good conversation, laughing, eating good food like you're mentioning. And you talk about not needing fancy to have a good time. Can you talk about just getting started?
See, the thing is, and what I really love, and I meet this in a lot of great, joyous people, you don't need perfect to do anything, really. I find that I was in the juke joint, I was going to order these huge, fancy catering. Honey, pizza and wings do it every time. You don't need fancy. You just need to get started. So if you want to do it right away. Do it with what you have chips and salsa, pizza, whatever you have. It's about getting started and not
I,
waiting for the perfect.
I love that you said that because we always hear that term, be the hostess with the mostest. But I think it's kind of being the hostess with love, and people will gather and enjoy it anyways.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
reframe the blues as being a way to heal out loud. How can we do that in today's world?
You know what? Today's world with social media reels wants us to highlight the good life. But I think it's okay. And I think we have to, and actually, to be okay, we have to be like, you know what? That hurt. That hurt. And I pick up the phone and I call someone and I let them know that I'm hurt. Now, once I express that, I don't go on a pity party and get seven more phone calls with the I'm hurt talk going. I say I'm hurt, I acknowledge it, I get consoled by a friend, and then I keep it going. But the
Yeah.
the important thing is that I've expressed it and that now it's out of there. I don't keep it bottled up because I feel like when we're always in this pretend mode, then we can never heal because we're just tucking it down. So
I
yeah.
like that, acknowledging it. And then you've said that the
Acknowledge.
dance floor is for everyone. So how does opening up the floor to everyone make our community stronger and more joyful?
You know what? And this is what I really love about the juke joint. It is open to everyone. It is one of those spaces where everyone has a story. It doesn't matter the walk of life, the race, the creed. Everyone makes the juke joint fun. In fact, it's only fun when it is everyone. And I feel like that's what we have to understand about building community is that when we're a piece of a community, we take care of everyone and we include everyone. And just showing other people how inclusive we are, it builds community and it spreads that feel good all over. So, yeah, it makes it more
Yes.
fun.
Very helpful tips. Del Harrison, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can get a little bit more information. The blueprint for connection is in the Juke Joint. You can watch Del's Juke Joint on Fossum TV, find it on your smart TV, Roku, Google Play, and more. And head to iamdelharrison.com/Del's Juke Joint.